Nuggets versus Timberwolves. First game without Christian Braun. He's going to miss 6 weeks. This court is kind of fire too. But we know what these two teams have against each other. They got a rivalry. Jokic 3. Gobert versus Jokic. What I'm looking for this game, as the Nuggets look like they're in the zone to start it off, is their transition offense without Christian Braun. Watson is going to be filling in for him. He starts off with a transition bucket right away. Again, in that 2-3 zone look. Good job by Randall getting to the middle and forcing the defense to pinch. My twin hits a 3. Drag screen from the top. Deep drop. That's too easy. Good pass. Pass that so fast. He sees if the defense rotates or helps. Gobert, look at the space Jokic is giving him. He does not respect him, and for good reasons right there. He's going to get by. Gobert forced Jaden to pick him up, and that means the trailer's open. Gobert, again, getting outran in transition. Jaden has to pick somebody up, and then Hardaway's open. Gobert, he just having a bad year, especially against Jokic. Ant for 3, no. Randall with the putback, okay. Jaden, floater. Gobert put up. Okay, Gobert's good at getting offensive rebounds, though. That's his one skill. And he's a good screener. There's 2 skills. And he's good rim protector, 3 skills. Goodness, nostril. Rudy ran the floor and got somebody open, though. Naz Reid finish. Jokic bringing the ball up, too. DiVincenzo. Trailer. Jaden. He's going to pull. Goodness, nostril. I pick and roll. Get Jokic up there. He's up to touch. Ooh. Good defense by Gordon. Bruce Brown on the leak out. Oh my God. Naz Reid got a switch. They're going to help from the low side. So good flash by McDaniels. Tough bucket. Transition. Jokic is open as the trailer. Watson finds him. They stop him, and Gordon gets the easy lob. Somebody got to stop the ball. Watson does. Bruce Brown got Randall on him now. Randall draws a foul and one. Late sliding. Good call. Somebody got to stop the ball. It's Jokic. He's got some space to work with. Instead, he throws it to Naz Reid, who gets a tough bucket. They got Gobert out the game now. Naz Reid is probably playing center. Ant with the rebound up ahead. Mike Conley's cherry picking. We got Randall on a mismatch at the top of the key. Tough. I mean, it's tough when you got Randall in the game and you want Jokic to stay in the paint. Naz Reid setting off ball screens and then popping just to clear him out. You got floor spaces around Randall. Not much you could do right here. We're going to load up on Ant. Gets to the middle anyways and throws the nice pass, man. Top of the key, zoom action, they're dropping, center has to help, and he doesn't. Gobert, come on, bro. You got to get up there. Do that, you got to go under the screen. Jamal got to the spot, spin, fade, tough. Gobert's back in the game against Valanciunas, and he's outrunning him, to be honest. So Aaron Gordon had to help for just a slight second. And you can see the power of a rim running big. If he gets by his man, Gordon has to slow down and stop him, plug him a little bit. And that's what it leads to. But Jamal Murray should have stayed, to be honest. But you just got to communicate right there. That's set up by Gobert rim running. He's up on the screen now, but now he's in his drop. Oh, and the reason this works is because they're up on the screen. That means they have to have low side help. So Naz Reid is getting ready to help, and he's also staring at the ball. Gordon just sneaks behind him, but it's all because Gobert's up now. So good job by Jamal Murray finding Gordon, but Gordon just saw that Naz Reid was ball watching. Pick the handoff into some zoom action. They're dropping the first one. Has to be center help. Not good enough. They're not switching out on that first pin down on that zoom action, so it's going to put a lot of pressure on Gobert. Going over, rescreen, good rescreen. Back to the screener. Got to get out there. Timberwolves going to their small ball lineup, which usually works against these centers if they want to pull them out the paint. Tough by Murray. Nuggets might go to a zone soon. We'll see. Offensive rebound. Got his own rebound. Handoff. Drop, stunt though from the top. He's going to snake it instead. That's crafty. Missed it, but got the switch. Easy offensive rebound. And they're in that zone, just like I predicted. The reason I knew they were going to go to a zone is because they have 5 shooters in the game, and you got Valanciunas in the game. You want him to be in the paint. And also now you got Jokic in the game, so they might be in a 3-2, to be honest. No, they're in a 2-3, and Watson came out of his spot. Yep, they're in a 2-3. Flash up. That's a tough shot. Good shot by Rob. Okay, they're out the zone now. They're back in man. So they're going right at Valanciunas. That's why they went in the zone in the first place. And then also, a double big lineup might have to come out. We got a pistol set, and they actually got a steal off of it. Wow, that usually never happens. The hard hedge did a great job there against Jokic, which you kind of have to do. That's the one way to stop him. Ooh, good move by Jamal. Jamal? Trying to ISO? Getting in his bag. Oh, my God. Jamal? Angle pick and roll. But he's going to get wide open because they're going over the top, but they're staying attached to the screener. So these guys are going to have to help down here. Strong side help you never want to do, so it's not going to happen here. It's going to be Mike Conley on the help. In this case, that's who it was. He's going to score over that every time. It's because they want to stay attached to Jokic on the screen. They're going to switch, late switch. Bruce Brown overhelped. Good cut. Good block, though. Oh, my God. Outlet up ahead to Watson in transition. This is what we want to see. The bump, Euro step, transition scoring. Somebody's going to have to make up for it because that's what Christian Brown is best at. Oh, they got numbers. Wide open. Got to make them pay. They do. Timberwolves with a 2-point lead. 17 seconds left. Flip screen. Euro step. And one. Outrunning Gobert. Somebody's going to have to stop the ball. It's Jaden again. That's tough. Every time, man, in transition, it's Jaden coming to stop the ball when he's got Gobert trailing on his hip. And it's Tim Hardaway Jr. who's being guarded by Jaden, who's going to eat in transition with his shooting. If you're Gobert, you can't let Jokic get in front of you. Looks like they're in a zone right here. Maybe. It's just bad, undisciplined defense. Jaden helped when he shouldn't have. They're loading up on Ant right now. He got in the middle and hit a floater. Sloppy scramble ball right now. Gobert's literally standing under the rim right now. Up on the screen. They're going to plug with Gordon. Jaden just gets to the middle. It's a tough shot, though. Transition. Jokic did a good job slowing him down. But you got numbers. Somebody missed a layup, and they're trailing the play way back here. So somebody's going to have to stop the ball. He does. He has to come off Jaden. Now he just got simple numbers game. Jaden, again, get into the middle, though. If you don't want to swing the ball, get to the middle. Good things will happen when you got numbers, man. If it's a 4-on-5 and you get to the middle of the floor, something good will happen. That's a Jokic 3. UCLA cut. We don't see this often, right? But this is old school basketball right here. UCLA cut. Pay attention to what Gobert does on this back screen. He's going to go way underneath. So now there's going to be a whole bunch of space right here that Jokic is able to eat up. And see how he ate that space up and then immediately goes into his shot because there's no hedge from DiVincenzo. Jokic deep drop. Randall got a jumper. He doesn't go to it. Instead, he attacks downhill and still scores. Pistol. Oh, bad pass. And it's an easy bucket. It's a 3-on-2. They're too good in transition, bro. Tim Hardaway for 3. Drag screen. Stunt from the top, so it's a good job giving it to Ant right there. But it's all because they want to keep Jokic in... Oh, my God. In your bag. They want to keep Jokic in the deep drop. Uh-oh. Guess what? He outran somebody. Somebody's going to have to stop the ball. Oh! Randall does a good job getting a steal. The lineup with Gobert out is really... going well for the Timberwolves, but Tim Hardaway, another 3. Gobert is just, I don't know, he's just not worth all that money no more. He's a liability in the modern NBA. Damn. Drag screen at the top. Flip it. Going under. Hard hedge. Got the switch. Good steal again by Randall, who came up on the screen. If you're coming up and hedging, sometimes go for that steal. Be aggressive. Zoom action. They're dropping. Center's going to have to help. Ooh, you had Valanciunas open, but you find Bruce Brown for 3. 6-point game. They get the switch. Randall tried to get another steal. Good spin, though, by Gordon. Missed it. Jokic up on the screen. Rotate from the side. Good rotation. Close out by Bruce Brown. But you get to the middle when you got a numbers game. Good job by DiVincenzo. And 1. Got the defensive rotation. Get to the middle of the floor, man. Jokic being fronted. This is a beautiful job by Bruce Brown and Spencer Jones. And then Tim Hardaway ends up with the 3. Again, they're going to this little UCLA cut type of thing right here. Randall is going to just go over in front. So Bruce Brown doesn't have an angle, and he sees Nasri's really helping off, so he's going to say, you try to get it in there. So swings it to Spencer Jones, tells him, you try to get it in there. And then he sees the defense, right? They're going to kind of help from here, I believe. Yep. Swing it back. I don't like it. You try to get it in there. And then he's like, I can't get that in there. Like, this is a good job by Randall, who's really fighting this game. So I'm going baseline and making a play happen. Shout out Bruce Brown. That's all him right there. That was a great play by Bruce Brown. Tim Hardaway Jr. shooting the hell out the ball this game. Ooh, bad closeout though. Jaden, tough shot. Jaden's one of the best players attacking closeouts because he has to, man. He's going to see a lot of that against the same set every time. Just simple back screens. They're trying to get Gobert to do something. Does he go over? Does he go under? That's the question. Because if he goes under, you're going to have to hedge out here. So let's see. He goes under. And if you don't hedge out here with Jaden, remember all that space that he could eat up on the catch? Look at the space. And now look at where he's at. And the help is coming from the entry. Good cut by Watson, to be honest. This is beautiful job by Watson. Easy pass. They're making Gobert try to get over these back screens. He's doing a decent job, but they don't trust him when they're helping. Transition. Wolves should score right here. They do. Here we go. Zoom action. Yep. Yep. I love the way they get into this, though, because it's a little flare screen. He's coming around it. It was chin action. Good job by this defense right here, because he blew up that set. So they go to their next one. You can see he put his hands up like, what are we going to next? Because they blew up our action. Now we're going down to this pin down handoff. And again, what do I always say? If the first guy is dropping, which you kind of have to, you have to. Because in this set, if Jokic is at the top and say he switches out, Gordon's open on a switch, on a slip every time. So they're dropping, which means Randall is the next guy in line. He has to help. And he's late to it, and Jamal just turned the corner on him. But those are some of the unstoppable sets that the Nuggets have. Just that three-man action. Watson pushing the pace in transition. DiVincenzo stopped the ball. You got numbers. They're going to be patient, though, and find Jokic, because guess what? This guy, Rudy Gobert, is actually not in the game. It's Randall. So it's Randall. He just didn't get back. If you are Randall, you're the guy that's supposed to be guarding Jokic. Look at this. Randall's still not back. He's given up. And you can see right here, Gobert's just like, he just knows, like, he's washed. He can't stay in games no more. He's a liability. This is the perfect time for Gobert to finally stay consistent and stay in the game, because you got a center, right? You could stay in the paint. And he still can't do that no more. Rudy Gobert has just been a disappointment over his Timberwolves career, even though he won Defensive Player of the Year somehow. Just a dominant win from the Denver Nuggets. Also, it's so weird. The box score is glitched for this game on here and also in other apps. All right, so we're going to have to go here and look at this ugly box score, but that's okay. Jokic. See, I don't even think this is the game. Is it? Oh, it is. So Jokic finished with a triple-double. He had 9 assists when I last checked, so he got his triple-double. Gordon 23 and 10, Jamal Murray 23, 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. 23. He did a really good job taking advantage of all the times that Jokic pushes the pace in transition. For the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert, 18 minutes, that's it. 6 rebounds, that's it. Julius Randle kept them in the game at 26 and 8. Jaden did his job. Naz Reid did